So we'll see how much he plays.
On the breakout, lugging it through center. Luke Bibby. And he flips it off the backboards and going to get it. Adam Valentini, Toronto native for Michigan. A turnover high in the zone, but losing an edge was Hunter Anderson. And swept back down low by Kyle Gaffney for the Bulldogs. Through center. Taken down near the center circle. And there is Hage with his first shift, but Michigan is in offside. Will Horkoff, the son of longtime NHL forward Sean Horkoff, and a Michigan State Spartan, I should add, which makes for an interesting father-son rivalry. Braden Seatman coming out of the zone and tipped in by Luke Bibby for UMD right on goal. Dakota Rayon Mullen fired right back in by Aaron Pionk, who was battling a little bit of an illness. Didn't play as much as he normally would Friday night in their win against Penn State. But Horkoff, a first-round draft pick by the Penguins, 24th overall last June, giving Michigan the early strike. Weaving his way through center, Adam Valentini. And it's gloved and held onto by Adam Guyon and Cole McKinney. Top face-off guy for this Wolverines team. Not much on that pass from Rayon Mullen, but recovered by Michigan. Icing waved off. Traded Seaton. Rink wide, carrying into the zone. Nice play. Luke Bibby up high, then gets taken down, going toward the slot. Bouncing puck, and there is Aaron Pionk for UMD. Fast pace, what we expected between these two teams. Final berth in the Frozen Four on the line between Michigan and Minnesota Duluth. Riley Bednarchuk. Of the year. I love how that league has an offensive defenseman of the year and a defensive defenseman of the year.
Makes sense, right?
Luke Bibby pivots. Drops it off. Brady Cleveland from the wall. Center shot and blocked in front. Terrific defensive play. Getting in the way of the shot by Adam Valentini. And a big hit along the boards, and Valentini was the recipient of it.
It's a big fellow, Brady Cleveland, the Detroit Red Wings pick. He's 6'5", 220. And he just had a full-out hit.
Callum Arnott gets in deep, and he goes down.
Not letting Perron get comfortable, and then when they get in tight, they close him off. Excellent execution.
Over 89% for UMD on their penalty kill this year. Second in college hockey. At the line, Rayon Mullen keeps it in the zone. Cross-ice pass, one-timer, score! Power play goal, 2-0, Michigan.
Well, when you're aggressive on the penalty kill, you can leave guys open, but Michigan has to make picture-perfect passes. And this was an unbelievable pass by Nick Moldenhauer, right on the tape to Adam Valentini. Watch this quick saucer pass. Oh, that's unbelievable. Cross ice all the way through. That is a wicked pass. 3 titles since 2011. They've been sensational in that last matchup these two teams had. Was in the NCAA Frozen Four final, which was an overtime winner for the Bulldogs.
One-time conference foes, Michigan and UMD, way back when.
Prior to my time.
Yes. Wait, there was time before you were Michigan?
Yes.
Jack Ivan Kovic leaves it for his D. Out of the zone, Cole McKinney. As UMD inside 30 seconds to go in the period. Cross ice for Scout Truman. And a backhand in deep. Drew Schott gets there for Michigan. Centering pass, McKinney, responsible defensively, breaks it up, and the loose puck, and out of the zone comes McKinney. From center, Michigan, wholesale changes. Stretch pass. Hunter Anderson. And a backhand and a kick save by Ivan Kovic. Loose puck picked up by Braden Seatman. Goes cross ice for Brady Cleveland for UMD. Shot save with the glove. And Ivan Kovic hangs on. And taken away, here comes Max Plant with some speed through center. Plant. Carries it low. Tries the center, hit the backside of the net. And then Plant gets a rough ride from Tyler Duke. Battle for the puck between Duke and Sam Plant. Tied up along the wall. At the point, Pierce, and sliding by him. Here comes Michael Hage. Michigan gets the puck in deep. TJ Hughes along the half wall, throws it to the net wide, and now Duke comes down the wall. All season. This lethal power play is Michael Hage out on the ice. Now he heads off for a change as the defenseman now with the second power play unit, Dakota Rayo Mullen, as Michigan gets the puck back in H Park. Inside 30 seconds to go in the power play. Second power play for Michigan tonight. Tied up along the glass.
Good work on the wall by Duluth, killing time.
10 seconds to go in the man advantage. Here is Rayo Mullen, plays it across. Walking in. Toe drag, shot, and a save by Guyon. Loading up there was Moldenhauer for Michigan. 2 shots on that power play as Max Plant out of the box. Sam Plant. Seatman a shot that missed the net. Here is Pierce at the line for UMD. Max Plant circles up high, drops it off. Joey Pierce walks in, and that shot gets deflected up into the netting, and a face-off will... Max Plant taken back in 2023 in the second round by the Red Wings. His dad, Derek, played 8 years in the NHL, is number 2 in points scored in UMD history. Brother Zam, part of this phenomenal sophomore class that accounts for 2/3 of the scoring for the Bulldogs.
And they've really led this team back to the tournament. Last year, obviously not making it. They've been the best sophomore class in the country for sure.
Aaron Pionk, head man, and tipped in by Hunter Anderson. Inside 8 minutes to go in the second. All 3 goals for Michigan coming in the first.
It was so great talking to Max and Zam and the rest of the Bulldogs. Just great kids, love hockey, love Minnesota Duluth.
Tough angle shot off a wicked bounce. The net comes off the moorings, and they finally blow it dead as Michigan. Drew shot the 4th round pick by the Ducks last June. Jason Shagabay, a drop pass. Sam Plant gets leveled. Adam Valentini coming over for Michigan. Valentini carries it back the other way. Gets it to McKinney, and a backhand that just floats in and covered by Adam Guyon. Bentley on Friday. Shagabay. And off the stick of Bibby, the intended target. Luke Bibby battles along the wall with Cole McKinney. UMD comes away with it. Back to the line. Here's Aaron Pionk across. Pierce looking for traffic in front. And a kick save, Ivan Kovic. And the rolling puck over to the boards.
Well, great piece of goaltending in this period by Ivan Kovic. He's been sharp.
Lifted in by Daniel Schlane. And Robertson gets to it for Michigan. Inside 2 minutes to go in the second. This one will go for icing against Michigan. Play gamesmanship as much as possible here. Give his guys a breather. Face off, and Michigan wins it. Asher Barnett. And it's batted ahead, and Cole McKinney slams it in deep. And now Michigan know it's another icing call as McKinney. Delivered at the blue line, Asher Barnett.
He's been a great freshman defenseman for Brandon Narado's team. 6'1", 197, plays a heavy game. Him and Drew Schock, the 2 freshmen on the blue line, have been great for this team.
And Luke Bibby agrees he plays a heavy game after that hit. Slight edge for the Wolverines in the circle today. Hit the side of the cage, then rolls it right in on Ivan Kovic, who covers. 17th for Perron. And after UMD had the momentum, Michigan takes it right back, and Fantilli slams it in for the Wolverines. Jaden Perron, the transfer from North Dakota, riding a 5-game point streak. He had 2 assists against Bentley in the regional semis Friday. Seatman for UMD. And that one will go down. Icing waved off. Max Plant down low for Shagabay, and Barnett gets there for the Wolverines.
Nick Moldenhauer just went off gingerly to the bench. Keep an eye if he comes back out.
Josh Ernest chips it in deep. Shot to the net, save. As it got through to Guyon and lifted out by Hunter Anderson for UMD. On the turn and fired in by Musket from center. Mason Musket buzzing around the zone. That pass goes through the slot. Inside 14 minutes, Keenan Draper puts it through, off to the boards, and missed the net. Harper Bentz, the goal scorer for Minnesota Duluth. And the Bulldogs moving up ice. It's Stoll at the red line.
They really need to get the
rally quickly.
Yeah, and after that Frozen Four run, Brandon Arado's team, the locker room was decimated as so many guys went on to the next level. And some late departures as well went on. And it was just hard to assemble a team correctly, and it took the last year to get it going.
Here comes Valentini for Michigan, countering back the other way. Tries to drag it through and poked by Guyon off to the corner. And Hunter Anderson lost an edge. Fired in by Scout Truman, sticking away from Zamplant. Shagabe, and he lifts it out for the Bulldogs.
What a great response by Minnesota to lose power play. When they get the man advantage, they scored the goal, and they absolutely had to. And now they got a chance to push.
And they're putting the pressure right back on Michigan. Although the Wolverines chewing up some time in the offensive zone with the cycle. Dakota Rayon Mullen. Zamplant's been out there for an eternity.
And they played a lot of minutes in the game against Penn State, and they're not slowing down. These kids are well conditioned.
Chipped ahead by Harper Bentz. Race to the puck. Anderson wins it. And now he's stood up by Asher Barnett. Dakota Rayon Mullen lifts it out. And a bouncing puck gets to Aaron Pionk. Tries to sidestep McKinney.